Madam President, I appreciate my colleague from South Dakota giving me just 1 minute to respond to the Senator from Illinois' comments about remote voting. I appreciate his joining me today on a resolution, bipartisan resolution, to say that during times of emergency or crisis, that the United States Senate would be able to vote remotely in a secure manner. I think it's time for us to turn to this. I actually supported such legislation back in the House when I was there almost 2 decades ago. At the time, we didn't have, frankly, the electronic communications we have today to be able to safely vote remotely. Now we do. We have the ability to do it in a secure way, an encrypted way, in a way that would protect the fundamental right to vote. And I think it's important that we move forward with this. It is something that would be up to the majority leader and the minority leader to jointly agree upon. Once they agreed upon that, there'd be 30 days. And then after the 30 days, Congress would have to vote. The Senate would have to vote to continue it. But I think not just because of COVID-19, where we have an obvious problem right now, but the threat of terrorism, bioterrorism, these sorts of issues, unfortunately, are part of our 21st century life. We have to be aware of the fact that this is possible. And it's important to me, and I think to all my colleagues, that Article 1 be heard, that the legislative branch be heard, that we have the ability to convene for the continuity of government and not allow what we would normally do, perhaps to shift over to Article 2, to the executive branch, or not to be addressed at all. So, again, I thank my colleague from South Dakota. I thank Senator Durbin from Illinois for working with me on this project. And my hope is that we can see a change in our Senate rules coming out of this process so that we can have the ability to do our constitutional duties regardless of what's happening with regard to the national capital or crises as we currently face with COVID-19. And I yield back my time.